What if Jesus showed up at your work or home and said, "Follow me"? Would you pack up and go? Jesus said, "Follow me." Good morning and welcome to 755 Live. For about 5 minutes, you'll hear all about easy to remember soundbite versions of what Jesus said. And the point is to help you experience life to the fullest, the Jesus way. Today's Jesus said comes from Matthew 9:9 and Luke 5:27 and 28. We're just going to read the passage from Matthew, but I would encourage you to go to bible.today.church and you can read all of the verses there. As Jesus went on from there, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the tax collector's booth. "Follow me," he said to him, and he got up and followed him. We see this same account in the other Gospels. Matthew is also called Levi. But can you imagine if Jesus showed up at your place of work, at your house, and asked you to follow him? What would your response be? Jesus had just healed a paralyzed man and told him to stand up and walk. But he had another miracle to perform. Someone paralyzed by sin. Jesus saw Matthew in his natural habitat. "Follow me," he said. And it meant, in this cultural context, to give up your whole life. Following a rabbi was a big deal. Most people that were just ordinary folks didn't even get to finish school. And for those who did, only a select few would ever be asked to follow a rabbi. Jesus never said, "Follow Paul," or "Follow Peter," or "Follow James," Calvin, Martin Luther, or John Wesley, or the guy with cool sneakers on Instagram. He said, "Follow me." And he shows up in our lives, right where we are, in ordinary places. And believe it or not, follow me actually means follow. The biggest lie in our culture today is that you can somehow be a Christian without really following Jesus. Following Jesus is radical. It takes change. It takes commitment, a willingness to give up everything. Anyone can believe in Jesus. Even demons believe he's the Son of God. But it takes faith in action to follow him. You have to leave some things behind. What does that following look like? Well, it looks like doing what Jesus did and said to do, being his full-time student, an apprentice in training. And so that leads us to the question, are you following? What if Jesus really physically showed up where you are right now? Would you pack up and follow? Immediately after after calling Matthew, Jesus went to Matthew's house, which was filled with sinners, with people that didn't fit in the religious culture of that day. Maybe we need to take following Jesus that way and focus on following him that way, taking Jesus to those who need him, to the people in our circle of influence, in our ordinary lives. Are you following? What does follow me look like to you? What table do you need to walk away from and just follow? What are you hanging on to that you could lay down to truly follow Jesus? Following him isn't optional. It's the only way to find that narrow way and to experience eternal life. So wherever you are, whatever's going on in your life, by his Spirit, Jesus shows up with one question: follow me. And that question leads to become a disciple maker, become a fisher of men. And then our job as his apprentice is to go make disciples. How can you tell if you're really following? Well, are we doing what Jesus said to do? What table do you need to walk away from and just follow? Jesus said, Follow me. How can you put that into action today? Thank you so much for listening. If this is meaningful to you, it would mean a lot to me if you like it, if you share it and comment. I really appreciate you. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I hope this time together has helped you live life to the fullest, the Jesus way. And remember, follow Jesus today. Love first.